Right, so the GOAT of MMA YouTube once again has landed himself in hot water, and it's very fucking bad. This happened a few weeks ago, but I kind of want to talk about it now because A, I was in Qatar when this whole thing was happening, and B, there's no UFC for 6 weeks, so we might as well get into it. We're going to be reacting to 3 clips: Demetrius Johnson and 2 MMA Guru clips, and we're going to talk about the MMA Guru situation. And I'm going to talk about Guru from my perspective. Yes, he said some pretty fucking outrageous shit, but damn, I can't believe I'm saying this, but MMA Guru is right. That's what that is, not me, by the way. But before we get into reacting to these clips and talking about the MMA Guru, like, subscribe, and I want to say, if I offend anybody in this video about my views and what I think, I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm just kind of going to say what I think in this video and see if he's right or wrong. So if you like kind of just honest opinions, you're in the right place. It's going to be good and bad, but we'll start with the first clip here, okay? We'll start with the first clip.
Amazing performance from Makhachev.
Now, context here. This is when Islam Makhachev had just beaten Jackdan Madalena and became the second or a double champ status, I should say, and asserted himself as the GOAT of the sport.
Amazing performance from Makhachev.
It was boring, but to do that to a current defending champion was extremely fucking impressive.
Don't you just love to watch?
Now, the thing about the MMA Guru is, if you watch the MMA Guru, you know full well that this dude absolutely hates people that just lay there. He hates people that do not try and progress positions. He hates people that just lay and pray. Arman Tsarukyan is exactly what MMA grappling should be, not Islam Makhachev versus JDM. Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker is the definition of what MMA grappling be. And, you know, if you go back, a lot of people say some of the best scrambles in UFC history were Mateus Gamrot versus Tsarukyan. So I just think Arman Tsarukyan is just the grappler, to be honest. I fucking love Tsarukyan, but still. Let's keep going.
As he lays on top control in half guard.
Very true. Very true. The second clip is a lot more controversial. It's true. He just laid there in half guard. He didn't actually try and progress positions much. Now, Jackdan Madalena had a pitiful performance and looked like a sack of fucking shit in that cage. But that doesn't necessarily mean Makhachev shouldn't have tried a little bit more. That doesn't necessarily mean Makhachev shouldn't have tried to get a bit more ground and pound. He should have done all those things. But JDM had a sorry ass fucking performance. He looked fucking shit in that fucking fight.
For 4 minutes.
I mean, Makhachev literally had success off the first takedown in every round, basically.
Every round and does 0 fucking damage whatsoever.
Now, I do agree with him here. I do agree with him on the fact that if you're just laying there and praying and you're doing no damage, you should get no points, man. You shouldn't get... If we're not scoring points for takedowns, you shouldn't be winning rounds by getting takedowns and just holding someone. There has to be... It's a damage-based scoring system. I don't understand whatever happened to that. I don't understand why we don't keep going with that. I don't know. It's just if you're not progressing or you're not trying to do something, then you should be stood up or taking points or something like that. Because I feel like if people start taking points, you're going to see a lot more people try more shit, in my opinion. Like, let's say they take points for just lying there and you've already got a warning, or maybe Jaytel Almeida is a prime example of they stood up because he was doing no damage and instantly shot for a takedown. Now, if he did the exact same thing, he should get a point removed, in my opinion. I don't think that's controversial at all, if I'm being completely honest.
Amazing win. Wicked performance. Wow, how fun to watch this inbred freak do his thing.
Okay. Now, there's a lot more of that. There's a lot more of that. Now, personally, I would not call Makhachev inbred. Even though Dagestan, you know, yeah. Just go look it up. I could see, like, I crashed out on fighters before calling them names. So I can actually, really, like, I would say understand, because you shouldn't call him inbred. He should not call him inbred. It's just like a crash out moment. And I know that the next one is bad, but yeah, it's a crash out moment.
Amazing. Wow. Unbelievable stuff from Makhachev, dude.
Now, this is a taste of the next clip, but he calls him inbred, you know. Okay, fair enough. I'm one of those people that you can just say what you want. Now, Dagestan, has had a bit of a you know what with that situation, but still, I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. Now this clip is we're gonna move on to the second clip, okay? Or maybe it's this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it from the start.
Don't let him finish you, Jack. It's the new moral victory. Send in the nukes, dude, right at that cliff where they're fucking their cousins year after year, the ugly inbred cunts.
I have watched every single MMA Guru video over the last 4 years. 4 years, I would say. And let's just listen to that. Let's just listen to that one more time.
It's the new moral victory. Send in the nukes, dude, right at that cliff where they're fucking their cousins year after year, the ugly inbred cunts.
Nuke the cliff is fucking insane. Nuke the cliff, and you could say go cry at a border. Nuke the cliff, bro. It's funny, bro. Like, it's funny. Like, it's funny. I'm sorry. It's fucking funny, okay? I don't give a shit. I find this shit funny. He's not actually, like, being serious. Or maybe he is. But, fuck me. He really wanted Jack Della Maddalena to win that fight. He is not fucking around.
Let's go, Jack. Get back up.
Yeah, see, there you go. He really wanted JDM to win.
I know it's just their culture, but hey, this is really fun. Round 5's coming up. Come on, Jack.
Now, by the culture, you know, I'm sure he means that they're just wrestling.
Let's get that mew on again. Let's mew. We're mewing in this 5th round. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, so he was backing JDM heavy towards the build-up. He really wanted Jack Della Maddalena to win. I personally wanted Islam Makhachev to win because I'm a big Makhachev fan. I want a solid GOAT of the sport and stuff like that. Now, it says up here, MMA Guru's true colours are out because Islam dominates JDM. Sending the nukes, go cry aboard, disgusting stuff over a Muslim Dagestan becoming welterweight champion. And let's be real, this isn't new. He's been racist and Islamophobic for years. He said a lot of controversial shit. But, you know, we'll go into the whole Demetrius Johnson thing later on. You can call him Islamophobic, you can call him a racist, and you probably have a good case for both of them. You know, he said some shit about Raja Jackson that was pretty fucking crazy. And I feel like the MMA Guru is just one of those people. It doesn't fucking matter what you do, who says it. Like, every single UFC fighter could call him that, and he wouldn't change 1%. This dude literally fucked off a show with Demetrius Johnson just so he could just say, nah, fuck that. I'm me. I'm going to be me. You have to respect that. You have to respect that. You might, of course it's fucking, I'm only after just realizing this now. MMA Joey. And the account Eagle MMA. So it's, it's from the neck of the woods, you could say. But we'll keep going. You cannot call him a sellout. You can't. I'm sorry. You just can't call him a sellout.
Go. Dominated? Yeah, you're ugly and inbred as fuck, dude. You're inbred little rodents, dude. Round 5 coming up. I don't care. Inbred little rodents, dude. You gotta force women to have sex with you or they...
Okay. Now, it's so hard to be an MMA Guru fan. It's so hard to be an MMA Guru fan in this day and age when he simply doesn't stop saying controversial shit. But that's why you love it. Now, that's pretty fucking extreme. Okay, that's pretty fucking extreme. Even for me. That's some heavy shit. Okay, that's some heavy shit. But I've been watching this guy for so long and he makes such good content, but he says shit like this, you just can't defend anything he said.
Wooden fucking freaks. Red little rodents, dude. You gotta force women to have sex with you or they wouldn't. Fucking freaks.
I can't defend anything he's just saying at this point. I can't, bro. And this is the problem of being an MMA Guru fan. is that you can never defend what he's saying. You can never defend what he's saying. My fucking ear is fucked. He's saying some absolutely controversial shit. Absolutely insane. Saying shit like that, but listen, we'll see what else he has to say.
Here we go, round 5, dude. Ugly inbred little rodents, dude. Cry at a border, bitches.
Okay, so cry at a border is pretty funny, I won't lie. The whole inbred thing is funny, and the whole cry at a border is fucking funny, okay? It's funny, bro. It's just funny to me, okay? I don't take it that seriously. A lot of people are like, oh my god, you can't believe it. You know, it's just fair enough. If you take offense to him calling Dagestani people inbred, and you're from fucking America, I'm just a bit like, that's just a bit weird to me. Like, why do you actually give a fuck? Like, it's funny, bro. It's fucking funny, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck either. Which is probably why I'm an MMA Guru fan. But the whole thing about this guy is that he just says what he wants. And I have been watching him for fucking years. Years and years and years. It's never been this bad. The fucking closest thing that he said that was bad, in my opinion, was, it was when Murad beat Yan the first time, like nearly 3 years ago at this stage. He was saying shit like, oh, fuck Russia, fuck Ukraine, get in Georgia, invade, 100 tanks, take that shit. That was when I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, this dude really doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like, but I fucking respect the shit out of people that just say what's on their fucking mind. Okay, now he is a complete vermin in his room. I'm in my room, so I can't even say much. He is a complete vermin, like, but he grafted to get here. You can never take away. You just can't take away some of his attributes, in my opinion.
Crying in my chat. Round 5. Go cry at a border. Let us in. Let us in. Here we go. Round 5. Let's go.
You can't defend him. You can't defend him. Listen, I am never going to get into politics on this channel. I just will never do it. Let us in is funny, bro. It's just like I'm a bit lost for words, okay? And the thing is, this dude still isn't cancelled. I honestly wonder, like, how is this dude's channel not got taken down? How is he actually not got taken down? That's one thing I always wonder. Like, I see some of the Trent Twins content get, like, taken down and stuff like that. And, like, Joe Fazers, their fitness influencers. But the MMA Guru is still standing. He's still standing. Apparently he's got no strikes on his channel either. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. As you can see, Trent in Ireland, I'm from Ireland. But still, we'll keep going.
Go, Jack. Cousin fucking force women to fucking marry him as children. Freaks.
Okay. So he's obviously referring here to the whole Islamic stuff that their prophet married a 9-year-old. I am not going into fucking any of that. Not going into it. Look it up.
Ugly little rodent freaks. Finish him, dude. Just finish him with an arm lock or whatever you want to do, you gaylord. Fucking little freak.
Gaylord's pretty funny.
Retard, bruv. He's trying to snap his arm here. JDM trying to get his arm out of this position.
But you know what it is, yeah? A lot of, Eastern European MMA fans and stuff like that, they'll never actually understand the struggle of staying up. Oh, I've had crash outs like this, not like this extent, but I've had crash outs with like, you fucking scumbag, you retard, and things like that. If you're up at 6 a.m. in European time, and then all of a sudden, your favourite fighter is getting smashed in a boring fight, you waited up all night, you sacrificed your Sunday, and the day after, it takes you a few days to recover from that shit. These crash outs can be valid. They can be. Now, what is he saying valid? I'm not so sure about that. But these crash outs can be fucking valid. They can be fucking valid.
Gets out of it. Volk beat him. Wasn't 4-1, it was 4.
Nope. No chance that Volk beat him. No.
4-1 Volk.
No, obviously he's crashing out, but still, no way.
Makachev laying on top again. Everyone pretending they enjoy it. Cry at a border in chat. Cry at a border. Keep spamming. Cry at a border.
Okay, so hold on. When he said people act like they enjoy this, not the cry at the border thing, I actually agree with this part. I agree with the whole cry. Oh no, sorry. People act like they enjoy this. I actually agree with him on that. That like a lot of these fans, hardcore MMA fans, pretend to enjoy people just laying on people, but like that shit's hella fucking boring, bro. Like no, I don't want to see that fucking shit. It's boring as fuck. It's not entertaining. No one cares. I want to see damage. Look at the fucking card we have coming up. Gaethje Pimblett, Aaron Lall, and Gene Silva. even like Lerone Murphy's KO versus Aaron Pico, you know, Carlos Prates spinning back shit. That's the kind of shit I want to see. The Makachev fight was fucking boring, but I've said it on his channel before. I'll allow one boring fight. He's given us absolute banger after banger. It's always been entertaining. So I'll give him, one bad fight I'll allow.
Go cry at a border. See you lot on a boat soon, crying.
Okay, so he's really going at the border thing here.
Gay little rodents, man. Inbred freak as well. You can't act like you enjoy this shit. He just...
I agree with that one last bit.
Laying on top of him, man. Holding half guard. Don't act like you enjoy this.
It's true. I don't enjoy that. And I really don't. Right, so there's one more clip I want to talk about here before I wrap this up and get myself cancelled while I'm at it. Demetrius Johnson is obviously one of the GOATs of MMA. He's one of the greatest fighters ever. And he had the Mighty Guru show, which I was a massive fan on. I always listen to that in the gym, on my way home from work, on my way to work, runs, anything. I was just listening to the Mighty Guru show because obviously a big Guru fan. You know, I'm a big Guru fan. But Demetrius Johnson is a gifted mind of the game. I love MMA more than anything. It's the only thing I follow, if I'm being honest. I don't really care about fucking jack shit else, no other sport. Literally nothing else. And for me, Demetrius Johnson is kind of one of those people that's like just a gifted person in MMA. And it was incredible to see just an MMA YouTuber link up with one of the GOATs of the sport, okay? Now, I don't blame Demetrius Johnson 1% for cutting ties with the MMA Guru. It makes sense to me. We're going to go through it in this video, but let's see what DJ has to say starting off.
I think him calling, inbred and bomb this and all that stuff. No, I don't do that. If my son was to talk like that,
now I want to keep...
my son would be getting ass whooping from me because I didn't raise him like that.
Now, I kind of think DJ is in a position where he's friends with these guys way more than he's friends with the MMA Guru. I don't think it's good to have the MMA Guru necessarily attached to your name if you're a UFC fighter, especially if you are a UFC fighter in like AKA or some shit like that. You really should not be fucking with the MMA Guru. And especially how serious people take people's words now. It blows my mind. Demetrius Johnson's hands are tied. Demetrius Johnson had to cancel this show. Demetrius Johnson could not be seen with this guy because he's friends with Marab, he's friends with Islam, Usman, a lot of these guys. Like, he's friends with all of them, bro. His hands were tied. His hands were tied, in my opinion, bro.
I like Islam. I like all those guys. I have no problem with no religion. But if Guru...
As you can see, he couldn't really be friends with Guru. You know what I'm saying?
Guru feels that way, I cannot help him feel a certain way. I can't sway him like, dude, these guys are good people, which I think deep down inside he believes they're good people too. But
I do agree, but I just think he's crashing out and he's taking a lot of stereotypes from the Islamic religion. Listen, I have very good friends, Muslims. They're good people. I think he's just kind of using every stereotype in the book to crash out. I don't ever think the MMA Guru is saying all this shit to blow up. I don't think he's saying all this shit to gain more clout. I just don't think he's like that. If you know Guru, you know he's always been saying some mad shit, okay? He really doesn't care at all. But Demetrius Johnson's hands are tied here, bro. They really are.
But another question. You guys asked me, why did I start the show to begin with if I knew this could happen?
Again, he didn't say all of that before as well. So I will have DJ's back on this whole thing, to be honest with you. I don't think DJ did anything wrong. And as soon as he felt like Guru stepped out of line, he just cut ties with him. So there's nothing he could really do apart from what he did was the only option, to be honest with you. So yeah, big up Demetrius Johnson, bro. Imagine I get on a show with you.
It's called taking a risk, where I think a lot of you guys out there might not have taken a risk in your life, but I took this risk, meaning that I did not feel that the content he does on his channel will spill over onto the content we make on our channel, right?
Okay, so I see his point. Now, it was extremely good business move. Obviously, Guru's incredibly big. I think the MMA Guru expands past just the MMA world because of shit like that. He just says mad shit like that. And to link up with him and have your own show with him massively benefits you. It massively benefits Demetrius Johnson. Like, it really does. And It's going to bring a whole new audience. You have all of his audience, and you have two audiences colliding together. Not only are you now, because that's going to bring a lot more casuals, bro. MMA Guru is averaging like 100 and something K per views per video, I should say. So Demetrius Johnson linking up with him, he got like 1.2 million or 1.1 million on the podcast he did with him in England. So this dude's fucking huge. Like, the Guru is absolutely massive, and no other person apart from like Drickus, Tom, Paddy, I think Jamal Hill might have done an interview with him. Moicano, Bryce Mitchell, they've all done interviews with him, but to have your own show with him where every week fans from both sides are looking forward to it. And the dynamic clash is absolutely insane. Demetrius Johnson could not be further from the MMA Guru and vice versa. So it was just like a match made in heaven, in my opinion. This was meant to be. And I respect TJ for taking the risk. I respect it. I understand it. And yeah, you got a lot out of it, bro. I would probably never watch Demetrius Johnson's content again. But not because he ditched Guru, but he's just a bit too clean for me. And, you know, we have people like, you know, Guru and Tracy and Bedtime. Those two obviously don't take it as far, but yeah, it's still entertaining.
If you guys look at all the Mighty Guru podcast shows, it is nothing but vibes, good chats, not degrading the athlete, not talking about somebody's religion.
It's facts. Like, they just talked about the fights, and that's the annoying part about this whole thing is whenever there was like a big card, like, you would look forward to hearing what they both had to say, because you had the insight of DJ, who's been in the game from the beginning, and then you had someone on the completely opposite end who's just studying the sport his whole life. And it's pretty insane. I just love the dynamic clash. Like, Moicano was kind of the first fighter to really do shit with the MMA Guru, so big love to our boy Money Moicano, but still, I feel like it was the right decision from Demetrius Johnson. I feel like it was the right decision. There was no downgrading, there was nothing like that, but you can't, you know, associate with someone like that when you're training with Khabib and Islam. It's just not happening, bro. You know what I mean?
And for everybody out there, I have no problem with any religion. As long as you're a good person and you have good morals, I fuck with you.
And that's all Demetrius Johnson had to say. So the tale of the MMA Guru is one that will live forever in the MMA world. But what did you think about this? Is he gone too far? Has he said too much? Does he deserve to be cancelled? What do you think? Let me know down below, and thanks for watching.